When we are considering adding a new knife into the palace or drawer, it's a decision that needs to cross a lot of our own personal checkboxes. And today, as you saw in the title, I want to share why the Benchmade Tengu 601, a near perfect knife to me, is one I just can't recommend. Oh, and the Tengu 601 is on the path of being fully discontinued, so if you had your eye on it and you really wanted this knife, be sure to stick around to the end for instructions because I am going to be giving one away. Now, unboxing is as bland as you would expect from a Benchmade. They really focus on the quality of their product, not so much the packaging. But as you can see, this is in their blue class box, signifying everyday use. And lifting the top off reveals the knife in its black leather sheath, along with Benchmade's typical use and care manual. Now, remember those personal checkboxes I mentioned? For me, and call me shallow, but one of the most important on that list when I'm considering buying a blade is if I like the way it looks. And I love the way this Tengu 601 flipper looks. Designed by Jared Ozer, he did an amazing job in my opinion. Look at the lines, the subtle curves juxtaposed against the hard edges. The G10 scale executions are top-notch, giving it this gorgeous texture and contrast between the surface black and edge white. That shield really pops with the white G10, and the contrasting detail of the material continues on through the backspacer, comprised of 10 layers alternating in black and white. Flipping it open, actually, we gotta do that again. The flip action is superb, and just listen to that satisfying and authoritative set snap. But anyways, flipping it open and laying it down, we can see this knife sporting a flat grind Tonto blade with an overall length of 6.61 inches, a blade length of 2.77 inches, and when it's closed, the Tengu sits at 3.83 inches. Tonto blades are my favorite, and physically, when it comes to its looks, I can't say enough good things about this beauty of a knife. Second on my list of checkboxes behind looks is ergonomics. Labeled by many as a gentleman's knife, this Tengu is most certainly not meant for bushcraft or other long cutting sessions. But what I will say is that the smoothness of the G10 scales just feels so damn nice in hand. The liner lock is very confident yet retracts with ease, but most of all, the chamfered butt is such an important design decision for ergonomics. You can see in the flipping handhold how the chamfered portion just allows for comfort in this natural grip. I mean, without it, if it were say just a hard 90-degree bend, how the corner would really dig into the palm flesh. But also, in use, you can see how the natural grip benefits in the same way without a corner digging into the hand, and similarly, in a reverse grip, doesn't dig into the thumb. So ergonomically, for any day-to-day task an EDC blade is used for, this knife is fantastic as well. Next on my list of checkboxes is the blade steel. And for that, it all starts with the knife's primary use case. This knife is sporting 20 CV blade steel by Crucible, and for a gentleman's carry is awesome. Maybe a touch overkill actually. 20 CV is known for its superb edge retention, which is a good thing because it's not the easiest steel to sharpen, and as someone who loves sharpening my own blades, I can attest to that. So having the confidence that this blade will stay sharp, especially for casual EDC use like popping open envelopes, peeling fruit, opening packages, and cutting away stray threads. So with me singing its praises for the past few minutes, what's up with the title of this video? Two things: value and ease of carry. When it comes to ease of carry, sure, it comes with a leather sheath, which, by the way, I don't know if it's just mine, but the stitch work looks like it was done by a drunk toddler. But doesn't really matter because I wouldn't use it anyways. Much more importantly though, there's no clip. I mean, there's not even an option for a clip. I mean, if the purported use case is that this is a gentleman's or lady's carry, meant to look and act the part in more, I don't know, formal settings, I couldn't imagine carrying this loose in my suit jacket or dress pants pockets, getting all scratched up banging into my keys and other stuff like that. Value-wise, this thing had an MSRP of $220 at launch, which for its limitations and for what it is overall is just far too expensive in my opinion, even factoring in the butterfly tax we all pay when we buy Benchmade. If you're like me and love Tonto blades, I would definitely recommend the M4 Bailout, the EDC knife I carry most frequently. If it's a more elegant looking carry you're after, I think I'd recommend either the CRKT CEO Flipper or the Civivi Elementum. Both super elegant looking carries, and best of all, both of which can be found easily for less than $50 or $60. I have linked all of my recommendations in the description below, but also I have two of these Tengus, a mix-up with my sister who bought it for me for my birthday last year, and me, who also bought it for my own birthday last year. So I'm giving one of them away. To enter, you need to do 3 things. Since this is a subscriber giveaway, obviously you need to be a subscriber to this channel. So if you are already subscribed, you're already a third of the way there. Second, comment your current most commonly carried EDC knife or the one that you're eyeing, thinking about buying next, since I always like to know what's in your pockets or what's on your radar. And lastly, you have to have an Instagram account. You do not have to follow me on Instagram. You just have to have an Instagram. So I can have some way of arranging shipping if you are the winner. You fulfill all 3 of those requirements by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, July 1st, 2022, and you will be entered. The winner will be drawn as I draw all of my giveaways on this channel on random.org, and I'll make an unlisted video to announce the winner and put the link to that video as a pinned comment to this video on Sunday, July 3rd. And oh, I mentioned the Bailout is my most carried EDC blade, and you should definitely watch this video right over here to check out my complete current EDC. If you enjoyed this one, please hit that like button for me, because that one little tap or click actually helps my humble little channel out a ton. If you like snacks, hit that subscribe button, but if you love snacks, subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified the moment new videos just like this one drop.